When I think about this concept of embracing possibility, I think it really brings to life what is Bain Capital.
We try to see potential in companies that other people may not see.
Bringing together diverse skill sets and diverse personal backgrounds in looking at every avenue of how we can deliver value for our investors.
Our ability to marshal resources to realize that potential, that not only allows for the impact to happen, but it also allows us to align with our partners, the management teams, as they see us deploy resources to make it happen.
It is the ethos of what it's like to work with Bain Capital. That is what makes us different.
Partnership defines the culture of Bain Capital, and it's really the DNA of this firm.
There is no piece of Bain Capital that has been sold off to the public or to some outside investor.
One of our goals is to have a really productive partnership with management team members with our portfolio companies.
I think those relationships becomes really deep. We've been in the trenches together for years. We've left a legacy together that often turns into lifelong friendships.
By virtue of being one of the largest investors in each and every one of our products, we are always, not just in spirit, someone's partner, but in economics, their actual partner.
And when we have a decision to make, we always do the right thing by our people and by our partners. And so I just think that's the lens through which we view the world.
Our growth model is quite different. We're not just trying to build assets. We're actually trying to create opportunities for our people. It could be a new business. It could be a new geography. You could be an executive in our companies.
The Bain Capital platform has expanded pretty substantially over the last 40 years. We've grown into new asset classes. We've grown into different parts of the world. But the core has remained the same.
It's an incredibly tight culture throughout the entire organization. And it's been incredible to me to see that cohesion and that collaboration.
The advantages that we have being part of such a global platform, multi-asset class, multidiscipline, is enormous when brought to bear.
And this idea that we'll be able to find a way, that's because we're able to search through our network across different business lines, across different geographies, to really get to the heart of a specific situation.
If you go back to the history of the firm, we started with really a new idea, this consulting-focused, analytical way to really drive change in businesses.
Being able to not just provide capital or buy a business, but actually to transform not just the companies we invest in, but in many cases, the industries that we invest in.
And I think where we've identified we've outperformed the market most consistently is looking for big ideas and having the patience through different market cycles to enable that fundamental value creation.
But where does value come from today?
In every investment, really pushing ourselves to what are we seeing that others aren't?
Making sure that we empower every individual member of the team.
I think at Bain Capital, there is this deep commitment to having impact. It's financial impact. It's making sure that we have a positive contribution to the communities that we operate in.
We create the value, which stays forever.
That sort of culture of changing and impacting the companies that we work with in a positive way is exactly how we constantly look internally and think, how can we improve?
We look at even wider types of deals and archetypes, and we have this relentless willingness to learn and also then to share those learnings.
I think it starts with a clean sheet of paper, rethinking how things are today and what they could be.
Doing the right things for our investors or all of our different stakeholders out there, obviously very importantly, our team members.
All these elements, they come together to create a teamwork and a culture and a way that we invest in each other's success.
I think the future is unbelievably exciting for Bain Capital.